Hello everybody, welcome back to some Borderlands, still in New Haven obviously. Last time I said I was going to check to see what was up with the golden keys. The 75 golden keys are only for this game, so I did go through, as you can see, I'm down to 50. So I did use 15 more. I think the only change that I made is the SMG that I have. It's still not a super fast firing one, but it's still good. But I think the other ones are still the same. I think I picked up those in the other one, and I did buy another mercenary class mod because after selling all of the stuff I got out of that chest, I made a fuck ton of bank. Alright, so anyway, I decided that we would do the two quests that are in the Tetanus Warren because they're both level 21, which is, I mean, it's not the lowest level. I mean, obviously we've got a bunch of 21s in the Rust Commons West, but the only two we have in Tetanus Warren are level 21, so I figured we'd head that way and clean out those two first, just because. Oh, hello. So yeah, as you can see, the guns that you get out of the golden chest are pretty fucking good. And the thing is, right, is they're pretty fucking good purely because they're my level. Like, that's the thing. It's not like the guns we had before were bad. It's just that these guns are appropriate for my level, which for some reason this game isn't really balanced for your weapons to be your level. Because, like, the weapons that were dropping for us were like level 15 weapons, you know? Even though we're level 24, the enemies we're facing, well, let's take a look. Can I see him from here? Yeah, they're level 20. But the weapons that we're dropping were like 5 levels lower than. Like, yes, we are over leveled for this area at this point, as we are 24, so we're 4 levels higher than the things we're fighting. So I mean, like, yeah, it makes sense that our ship would be stronger. Oh, fucking skip it. Weird. But yeah, like, it's weird. Like, most games, when you level up, you get new stuff. Like, see, like, that's level 19. That's actually pretty high level. See, but then this one here, this is level 15 grenade. The guy I killed was level 20. I'm level 24. Look, this gun is level 13. Ow. Even though everything around here, and me, including me, I guess, is like level 20 plus, it's still dropping stuff and expecting you to use things that are level. Well, I guess it doesn't necessarily expect you to use a level 13 gun, but if you're at this point and you need that gun, you're in some serious trouble. Good Lord, I don't even know where the fuck to go for this. I don't know. Like I said, I've only done these missions probably once. Total once for the entirety that I've had this game. So, like, it's like I don't know this area. Like, as we were running around, well, especially when we were running around the arid Badlands there, like, I just played those, so like I knew it's like, oh, quests go here, quests go here, so you know, I knew I was like, oh, I may as well stay out of this place because we'll be back for a quest. I may as well check out this place because nothing sends us here, you know, stuff like that. Whereas this area here, oh my fuck, these things. What the hell's that for? Weapon aficionado. Oh, look at that. I reached weapon proficiency level 10. Whereas this area here, like I said, I did it once, fucking forever ago. Probably around the time Borderlands 2 came out, because I think when Borderlands 2 was, I don't know if it was out yet, but it was probably around that time. I was like, oh, I like Borderlands. I'd like to play 2, but you know, I never finished 1, so that's probably when I sat down and was like, all right, let me finish 1 so that I can play 2. Little did I know they actually continue off of each other quite a bit. But yeah, so that was the first and last time that I did anything in these areas. And also, according to people online, there is a decent chance that these guns we have will carry us all the way to level, well, what would it have to be, 46, when I use the chest again. So, because apparently that's how overpowered having guns your own level is. Good guns your own level, I guess I should specify. Since, I mean, I could have like a real crap gun that's my level and it would still be a crap gun. You know, just get like the wrong parts on it and whatnot.
It's hard to seek new opportunities with all the equipment.
Still blue. Ranger, Firefly, another mercenary. Worst one that I got though. So, all right. Let's check the map of this place. How big is this place? Okay, so that's probably a claptrap, yeah. And we have 2 quests in here, plus the claptrap. That seems about right, especially since one of the quests is corrosive crystals. That makes sense. Because obviously collecting these will take us all around the place. I imagine that there's going to be some extra like there was for the shock crystals, but even then you still had to travel quite a ways to collect however many it is we need. Oh, hello. Oh, look, we got spider ants. Now, I do believe that just like the skags, that these guys here are armored in the front. Well, I know they're armored in the front. But just like the skags, the first ones that we come across, like the spider antlings, you know, like the weaker version of them, you can still just basically pop in the face. Which I don't think is true in Borderlands 2. I want to say in Borderlands 2, even like the base spider ant that you come across is a pain in the ass. Well, technically you have to be a pain in their ass if you want to get specific about it, because you basically need to shoot them in the back where their armor isn't. Unless, of course, in Borderlands 2, you have an explosive weapon, which I mean, I keep saying this, but I'm pretty sure in Borderlands 2, explosive weapons just ignore armor. Or something, like there's just 0 damage reduction against them or something. And they're just absolutely... Oh, hello. Yeah, see. He's taken, like, no damage from it. It also doesn't help that I just realized I am, I was also using... Yeah, see, he's taken, like, almost no fucking damage from the front, even from this. But as you may have noticed there, if you shoot them in the head enough, they will actually like get like staggered and that, and then they'll turn to the side and give you a clear shot of their ass. I want to say that if you melee them, maybe it has to be smaller ones than that. They're more likely to then turn and show you their weak point. But yeah, as you notice there, when they get bigger, they take absolutely 0 damage from the front. It is ridiculous. Like, just absolutely ridiculous. And like, I don't know, I'm gonna say halfway through the game, I don't remember. Quite a ways through the game before we come across them. But in Borderlands 2, I want to say they start coming in like pretty freaking early. Because like you start fighting them in the same area where you meet Lilith in Borderlands 2. So I mean, I don't know how early that is, but like that's got to be pretty early on when you get sent to find her, because I think she's the first one you get sent to find. Because I want to say Roland is just, or maybe you have to rescue Roland or something, but maybe you need to get Lilith to then rescue. I don't know. Anyway, they're really early on, is my point, in Borderlands 2, whereas they're quite a ways in here, which makes more sense. Because, as I said, they're not the easiest things to kill. We should be fine because of our weapons, but even then, they're still a pain in the ass when we get a badass one. Whereas, like, right now, I have a feeling you could throw a badass skag at me and it would be 0 issues. Sometimes I feel like the voice lines are based purely on distance to you, but don't actually take into account whether or not they've seen you. Because that there and a few other times I've noticed, there's been like guys where he's like, don't you come in closer, and he's like just not even looking at me. But the weird thing about that is that they do have animations for when the enemies see you in that, you know? Like we've seen them, they're like, like they're taunting you and everything. So it's kind of odd that,
Take 'em out!
can I even get through here? I don't think I can get through there, so I'm not even gonna bother. They have lights on their back, I didn't notice that. No, we got, just skip it. I get him? No. Hey, you come here. Stop running. Alright. Clearing out this place nicely. Man, people weren't kidding when they said that the weapons you get from that make this game a lot easier. Alright, well that was a short path. And we cleared that way just wasn't anywhere to go there, right? This way? No, that must be, we drop down there, I guess, once we make the circuit.
I can almost smell you. Another walking
So, I've talked about this before, but I've been playing, the Mass Effect trilogy. Again, I'm on to Mass Effect 3. Got all of the trophy, got the Platinum trophy in both Mass Effect 1 and 2. Going through 3, planning on getting the Platinum for that one as well. Seems like it's going to be a little more annoying because like the combat trophies are... It's really weird. So in in Mass Effect 1 and 2, at least in the Legendary Edition, I don't think that this was true for the base games, but in the Legendary Edition, if you tell your teammate to use an ability, it counts as you using it for a combat. Now, the reason why this is nice is because the combat trophies or achievements, if you're on your Xbox, all require you to use the same skill over and over again. And obviously, it doesn't matter what class you pick for Shepard, you're not going to have access to all of those skills, especially if you're like me and you like playing as the soldier class. You have access to literally none of them. In 3, there is a couple of combat achievements or trophies that you can get as a soldier, because like there's the set people on fire one, and then there's one to take people off their feet, which you can get as a soldier, which is good. Oh, come on. Damn it. Because you can use concussive shot to do that. But even then, that's 2, and I'm pretty sure that that's it. I don't think that you can get any other ones as the soldier class, unless maybe you get bonus. You prick. You get a bonus power that does it. I don't remember what all the bonus powers in 3 was. Fuck. But anyway, and in Mass Effect 1, it was even better, worse, I don't know. Because in that one, as long as you had a target, it counted. So for a lot of them, you could just sit in the Citadel with the teammates that had the that had the necessary skill, and just use like the fast travel terminals and just have them repeatedly use the skill on it. I want to say there was only 2, which was AI hacking, and I can't remember what the other one was. Neural shock maybe. That required it to actually be done on a target. I think those were the only 2. Oh, we must have collected enough crystals because they're not glowing anymore.
Let's see what we've got.
But the rest of them you could do on that, which was honestly very nice. It was very boring, mind you, but it was very nice because I don't like having command of my teammates' skills. I play a soldier so that I don't need to worry about using skills as it is. So having to worry about other people's skills as well is just like, no. No thanks. So, yeah, I've been playing through Borderlands 3. I already got the Inferno trophy because start as a soldier automatically. First thing I upgraded was I maxed out my flame rounds and my disruptor rounds so that I could switch between them. So it took no time. So, I've been setting people on fire since the beginning of the game. It only, I think, is 100 for that. And that's the other thing with it. Even, like, the first Mass Effect, you had so many different skills that you had to go through to do it. And all the skills had their own separate cooldowns. So if you targeted a fast travel station, you could knock out, like, a few achievements / trophies all at once. Just by, like, chaining all of the skills at once. Just cast them all one after the other, then wait for the cooldown and whatever, and repeat, rinse and repeat, right? But this one, not only is all of your cooldowns shared, it's just depending on which power you use or which ability you use, determines the length of the cooldown. So like my ammo powers, oh, it's King Movie. So like my ammo powers have like next to no cooldown, but if I use like
That was it? It's dead?
wee super booster, that is I mean it increases health and very quick health regeneration, but it's still a rather shit shield altogether. But yeah, you have to use. I feel like it's more. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just Mass Effect 2's combat power or combat trophies were like way less than number ones, and maybe 3's is closer to number ones. I don't remember. It's been a while now since I played the first one. I've been through a whole game since then. And those combat trophies I got like very early on in Mass Effect 1, so I didn't have to do it, and I could just put my teammates on auto use powers, But yeah, like the one for knocking people off their feet, for some reason, is like, according to the one thing I read, like the one and only trophy / achievement that you have to do yourself. Oh, jump through the ring. If this was Borderlands 2, I can guarantee you that would have been a badass challenge. But yeah, for some reason, just the one to knock people off their feet is the one that you have to do yourself. You can't use your teammates' powers or anything, which really sucks, considering that you get Liara fairly early. And she has...
Am I leaking?
I can't even remember what the I can't quite remember what the power is. I think it's singularity.
Oh yeah, well,
Which, especially if you fully upgrade it, it picks a lot of people up off their feet. Like, you could knock that out super quickly. Especially since not only when you upgrade it does it take more people off their feet because it lasts longer and everything, it also reduces the cooldown by an insane amount. Are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna play around here? It looks like he's just gonna play around here. I wasn't sure if he was gonna unlock something. But yeah, I was so disappointed that I couldn't just farm it with her, because like I had a great section there. There was like 10 enemies, and you need to knock like 100 people off your feet. There's like 10 enemies all in a close spot. I could get basically all of them with her singularity, and then just reload the checkpoint, do it again. It's unfortunately not feasible because of the way they programmed, for some reason, that achievement / trophy. And the worst part about it is that the only thing that I can do as the soldier is concussive shot. Once again, unless there's a bonus power I can unlock that I don't know about, which is not going to be fun. I'm going to do it, obviously. But I don't, once again, I use ammo powers in Mass Effect. I don't really use any of the other things. I don't use biotics. I think when I first played it, like when I first played the original Mass Effect, I think I went with like an engineer class or something and used like the combat drone and whatnot. Now, Roscommon's West isn't here, right? Because like I'm curious about some of these other areas, because I think this is Roscommon's West. Yeah. Tetanus Warrens, and that's the Doll Headlands. Oh, it's the Headlands. That's not what I called that. Oh well. But yeah, so but after that, I think because of Mass Effect 2 and the way everything worked, I was like, you know what? The soldier has 2 ammo powers that cover armor, extra damage to armor, extra damage to health, and then disruptor ammo is extra damage to synthetics and extra damage to shields. And it's like, you know what? That's everything in the game right there. Like, that literally covers everything except for barriers. But here's the thing. Make nice with Jack, get her loyalty, boom, you now have warp ammo, which is more effective against barriers. It all actually does barriers. It does barriers, armor, and health, I do believe. Extra damage to all of those. But it's basically, oh, that was the same one. But it's basically just barrier. The extra damage to like health and armor. Like, the extra damage to armor isn't nearly as good as the Inferno rounds or flame rounds, whatever. I can't remember. They end up as Inferno rounds in 2. Once you max them out. I guess they can. Or you can take the squad ammo upgrade, but screw that. My squad doesn't do nearly enough damage. Although in 3 they seem to be just fucking tearing through guys pretty good. But in 2 I felt like they weren't all that damaging. Like, I was doing a whole lot of work. But yeah, so like that's all I did, because it's a very much more of an action game, and I was like, yeah, just give me the power and let me shoot people. Or just give me the ammo and let me shoot people. And then that carries over basically into 3, where I do the exact same thing. I have my ammo powers, and then I upgrade all of my stats. So like any of like the passives. Alright, I'm gonna go in here and clear this out, just because, like I said, we don't have any quests for New Haven, which is weird. I feel like there must be, if there's a use feature on there. Like, there's got to be something. Don't know what, but anyway. Okay, I say I'll go clear this out, and there's nothing there. But yeah, so now I'm gonna be stuck. When I level up again, I'm gonna have to get concussive shot, What I might do, although, I don't know. I don't remember 3 enough, I think, to do that. Competent. Okay, so we cleared out basically everything for this small, like, little section here, because we went down into this camp, so we may have got, I don't know if we went down there, probably not, but we can pop over there here in a minute once I turn these in, since all of our quests are over there now. The spy. And a corrosive artifact that I don't want.
Get your meds here.
Any good? Mercenary, 32% Quicksilver. No. I'm hoping to find one of those that has the SMG ammo regen on it. That would be nice. Alright. I mean, there's 2 quests that aren't considered, like, low level for me. Where are we going anyway? I thought we were... Oh, I guess we are. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get a concussive shot and hope that I can find some enemies I can knock it down. If I'm lucky, I'll remember a mission or something where it's like, oh, there's a bunch of husks or something, you know? And then, like, I can save the game, go into the mission, or save the game, respec myself, just to basically get as much concussive shot as I can.
I am talking. The lady with scars where her face should be believes that you and I are looking for the same thing. You should come to me now so I can see the artifact you have recovered.
But yeah, do that, get my 100 for the trophy, and then just fucking reload the save so that I don't have to lose the credits for respecking twice.
Your DNA has now been granted clearance to travel within the Rust Commons. Please wait while I activate the gate. I am the best robot. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I am the best robot. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here it goes. Ooh, ooh.
But what about, wasn't there another exit in the Doll Headlands that led to some kind of Rust Commons? I guess if this is Rust Commons West, it was probably to Rust Commons East, right? That would make the most sense. Yeah, can you? See, Gunslinger, Skirmisher, Firefly, ugh. And Incendiary Sticky.
Customize your grenades with a new mod today.
No, I'm good. Is there another exit, like, right there? To Cesspool, eh? Alright, let's see. Tannis is way over there. Oh, wow, look at all the fucking exits. Crazy Earl's Scrapyard. Rust Commons East. Treacher's Landing. Treacher? That's a weird name. The Doll Head. Okay, so then this must be the other one then. That must be the exit that I remember seeing from there. And Rust Commons East, and then just Tannis is back there. Alright, so if Tannis is all the way back there, where's the firepower? That one's over there. That one's also over there. Up to our ears is right there. That seems like a good one so far to start with. The submachine gun is way down there. Damn. The hidden journals are way up there. And then Tannis is obviously there. Alright, what was it? This one? Yeah, this one. It's like right there.
Let's get some wheels.
Alright, let's get going. Are we really going to immediately come across, like, you can't enter? Wow. That's weird. Anyway. But yeah, I'm been enjoying replaying Mass Effect, the original trilogy. It's been a long fucking time since I played them, but one thing I will say, I've reached 3 now, and I was saving my judgment until I got to 3, but having 100%ed the first game, 100% the second game, and started the third one. I'm not anywhere near the end of it. I've done like one main mission, one main non-tutorial mission. I gotta say, Andromeda's better. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Andromeda is the better Mass Effect. It, not a very popular opinion, mind you, but I think it's better. It has more to do with exploration. It isn't like you get to learn and explore, I feel, a lot more. Whereas in these games, obviously, the galaxy that you're exploring has already been explored. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing necessarily, but it's just like, you know, whenever you come across something new where it's like, this is hidden, it's like, how though? Like, really? Oh my. Fuck is that? But yeah, even like, oh, hello. Even like while I was playing Mass Effect 1, as I was playing it, I was like, man, I want to play Andromeda again. Oh, fuck. Actually, you know what? That went well. Man. Really, dude? You stop running then?
I'm really good at this.
Do you just throw a grenade basically at yourself, you dumbass? Also, where is everybody shooting me from? I see all these bullets. Shield's holding up pretty well.
Aw, did that hurt?
Am I gonna pay? Oh, look at that. There you are. Wow, that's some jittery stair climbing. Speaking of stair climbing, I've been actually watching my own videos. Well, let me clarify that. I've been watching my Until Dawn videos where I don't speak during them, and I just let it play because I was watching some Achievement Hunter videos. They did Until Dawn. I watch them, but they don't shut up during any of it, obviously, and it's a heavy story-based game. Not to mention, they're all morons. So, you know, they miss a lot of stuff and whatnot, whereas when I did mine, I made sure that I collected everything so that, and, you know, and did stuff so that it worked out the right way, or so that certain things worked out certain ways. What am I doing? Oh, I need to clear the pipes. So I've been watching those, and there's one point, which I probably realized when I was playing it, but it's been so long. It's fairly early on, where you're chasing, let's just say you're giving chase. And, you know, it's a bunch of like quick time events and everything. The characters like auto running obviously by themselves, going through all the motions and whatnot. You just got to hit the buttons so that they don't fall on their face. And, so, you know, it's like all hectic and whatnot. But then you reach a point where you then get control back. And, in that instance, you then have to, there's nothing in, like, that place right above me, right? Yeah. Where you then get control back from, and you actually move yourself. And there is a sprint button in the game. It's not the best. It's It barely speeds you up. Oh, there's an arena. Okay, I need to get out of this before it explodes. And during the sequence, right after this big hectic chase and everything, you then come across some stairs. And because of the way the characters take stairs in that game, they slow right down and are just like do 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 as they go down the stairs. And it's so ridiculous. Because it's just so like in contrast to what was just happening like 10 seconds before you got control back. And it's like, dude, you were in such a rush like a minute ago. What happened? Wonder if we're in, we should be coming across, I want to say they're called like the Crimson Lance or something. No, I don't want to use that.
That's it.
Die, you prick. Stupid fire enemies, stopping my fire gun from hurting them. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that since we were talking about stairs. It was something, all right. Is it? No. I really can't I don't remember what the... Okay. But yeah, I've been rewatching it. It's such a good game. I don't own it anymore, actually. I sold it because while it is a good game, at the same time, there's really little point in me playing it again
I've got a little present for you.
when I would just be doing all of the
Really good at this.
probably the same choices that I made in that video, in those videos. I think there's a turret up there. I also think that there's one. I keep hearing so many more of these little psycho jackasses, but give me that one. Since really that little bit of health left, come on.
Yes, feel it.
You want some? Yes. Alright, well, if that's a Gatling turret. I don't know, is that ahead? Yeah, whatever, just die. I can't help but feel like that's this thing. I'm kind of tempted to buy the other ones of those. They, what were they? Supermassive Games? They did a bunch of, like, interactive movie things, basically, like Man and Medan and some other ones. And I want to say, because I think, what did they call them? Like the Dark Pictures Anthology or some shit? Because they're all, like, I don't know how much they, like, what they have in common, but maybe really nothing. It's just that, hey, look, we made all these games that are similar in nature, you know? For all I know. Having not played it. But I've been tempted to get some more of them. They were good. I like them. And it's been a long time since I've played a game like that, like those and the Telltale games and whatnot. And I like them, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, I like it, I play it, but the odds that they're going to do something where I actually care about making different choices is very slim. Like most games, I go through it once, and then on my second playthrough, there might be like a handful of choices that I do differently. You know what? Let's do this. I mean, it's definitely... Oh, there's another turret up there. I see. Like, well, for example, Mass Effect. All of them, including Andromeda. I played through them once, and then on my second playthrough, I was like, yeah, I mean, I like how things turned out. Wow. I mean, I guess they connected. But, like, all three of those fucking shot way to the right. Oh, the dogs are outside. That all of them? Nope, still need more. God, there's really a lot of vehicle parts here. You would think that this would have been a quest that we did in the headlands, where, you know, we had the bandits driving around in all the cars. Not in... Oh, what is that? Weapon ship. Oh, that's the fire. Okay. Up. Up. There we go. Not the best platforming in the world, but also not the worst. I've definitely... The worst platforming, probably. Well, I don't know if it would be the absolute worst, just because I've definitely played games with shittier platforming, but at the same time, it's one of those games. Dark Souls. Not good platforming. Is it the worst I've played? No, but it also isn't meant to be a platformer. So the fact that there are platforming sections in it just makes them stand out just as so much worse. Because, like, if a platforming game has bad platforming, it's like, alright, so the whole game sucks. But you get a game like Dark Souls, that's a good game. Oh, well, what's the question mark over here? That's a good game, but then, you know, there's platforming sections that obviously suck. It just stands out so much more. That was just another catch a ride. Oh, and a fast travel. Oh, wait. There was one there.
Let's get you rolling.
Alright, so we got the rusty engine, we got that. Okay, so this one is the only other one that's down this way. Oh, should I just grab a... Yeah, I can just grab a vehicle here.
Let's get you rolling.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, wait, what is the... Oh, more spider ants. Oh, we got new ones coming in, workers. Obviously, vehicle, still OP. Even against spider ants. Including badass ones. Ooh, a king. Oh, is that another a soldier? Another king? 2 kings? Nonsense is this? How are you gonna have 2 kings? Are we good now? I mean, there's still a red dot over here. Oh, it's just more... Oh, hello. Oh, good lord. We'll check that place out after.
Walked into the wrong part of town.
Did I? I think I walked into the exact part of town that I needed to.
I'm really good at this.
Come meet your
Oh,
mate.
there you are. Yeah, come meet my maker. Wow, I actually didn't take very much damage from that. Alright. Let's see, what am I looking for? Ah, I'm looking for SMG parts, okay. I mean, there's almost 0 chance that this SMG will be better than the one I have, but, you know. Oh, good lord, and I can go all the way across there as well. It doesn't look like I can go up any higher. Okay, well, we'll come back and go across there at another point. What time is it? 20 after 4. Should probably see how long we've been recording for. Oh, that's so far away. Maybe we should just check this out now since we're here. For some reason it looks a lot closer on the map. And I highly doubt that we'll have another quest that specifically sends us to this location. I guess I could have just looked up how many quests were in this area, right? And then seen, because then if I had them all, then I would know that there wasn't going to be anyone. Oh, you. Oh, there is stairs here. Oh, he ran away from it. Smart ass. No corrosive weapons. Are you guys done now? Thanks. Oh, man, what I wouldn't give for a flashlight. I mean, it isn't the darkest game ever, but it's just like, why have a day and night cycle in a game like this? Does it really make a difference? No. To be fair, I wonder that about a lot of games. The worst ones for it, a lot of the time, are games where they're like, oh, survival. But realistically, it's just like, oh, it's nighttime. Go stand in a hole and do nothing for the next, like, 10 minutes. Otherwise, you will get obliterated by the enemies that come after you. And it's like, so basically every 10 minutes I am forced to take a 10-minute break from playing your game. Great. Half my time with the game is spent not playing it. I mean, generally, you know, it starts like that, and then, you know, as you get like a base built or something, you can obviously, or you get stronger, you can obviously like go out and start doing shit at night. But a lot of survival games at the beginning, it's like, oh, it's nighttime, guess I'll stop playing for a while. 48 SMG, eh? Not better way. I mean, I can't equip it yet, but nope, same as what I got. Like I said, it's gonna be hard to find something to bypass that, probably, as just as much as the guns. I mean, 48% is quite the boost.
Time to play! Time to play!
Is it time to play? Oh, here comes a burning psycho. Oh no. Ah, you prick. Just like that scratch of health left. Like, come on, just die at that point. I can't remember what game it was, but they did actually have that programmed in, where it's like, if you shot somebody and they were going to have like less than 1% health or something, or like, I guess not less than 1% health, that would be dead. But it's just like, if they were going to have like 1% health or 2% health or something. I can't remember what the cutoff was. But it was like some, like, if they're going to have like this minuscule amount of health left, that it did just kill them. It's like, you know what, you just die. It's like, you're not coming back from that. Clearly you're just like an annoyance, just dead. And I think that there was because it was, I can't remember, I think it was a video where it was like ways developers trick you into thinking you were good or something. And that was one of them, where it's like they would kill enemies for you if they had a low enough health. There was another one that was like the last bullet of a clip always did bonus damage, stuff like that. Oh, there's one up there, but it looks like I'm gonna have to drop down onto it. I mean, this has got to be like a new arena or something, right? That we don't have access to yet.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
The flash! Solve the
I mean, I wouldn't regret buying one, but I also would never use it, so. I mean, the health drops are good enough. I'm not even sure if you can... Is there even usable health things that you can carry around in the other games? I don't know. I mean, I've just never used them. I always remember them being in this game. I don't really remember them being in 2, but did I just ignore them even harder and therefore forgot that they were here? Alright, what do we got left? We got the sight and the magazine left. Well, there's one. This should be fun to get to. Ew. There's the sight. Now, where is that magazine? And the thing is, like, can it be over there as well? I don't see it any higher. Unfortunately, this is just, they don't actually give you the direct location for these ones. It just gives you a zone to go to. So it could be fucking, like, anywhere here. The worst part is because all they give you is, like, the marker, and they don't give you, like, a circle on the map. It's like, can it even be here? Oh, waypoint reached, so I was outside of it there, so that's good to know. Kind of like, oh, there it is. Boop. Got it. Alright. So I guess we'll do this one next, but let's see, how long have we been going? 52 minutes. Alright, so we'll go... there's a fast travel point, like, right nearby, right? I think so. That's just, that one's not a fast travel. Oh, I think the fast travel's right here. And then I remember to fast travel to this place, we can head up north through and clear out this pathway, or explore this pathway, since, you know, we did this stuff on our way down here, so we can take the upper route this time, pick up the journals. Hopefully they're all up here and they're not, like, in areas we've already been to, but yeah, we can check this out and then go talk to Tannis and continue with the main quest. But until then, let's head back to New Haven and turn these in. I think they're all the oh no, one I think is Scooter's. If not 2 of them. I think Scooter actually did give us 2, but I don't remember if it's 2 that we did.
Come on in, poke around.
Oh yeah. Thanks man. With these parts, I should be able to keep the runners running. Somebody's been abusing them like rental cars. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I think I'm pretty good with mine. I've only had like 1 blow up on me. Now you know what I mean when I have to deal with crap. That ought to be alright for now, thank you. Now I just need to figure out how I'm ever going to bribe somebody to work there again.
I just keep getting better.
Yeah, level up. Boop, and now we can start doing this one, which is just straight up damage increase. So that's awesome. Oh, one of these quests wasn't the bounty board either. Oh, right, the invoice. That was Marcus's quest. Oops, get in there.
How can I help you?
As I suspected, One-Eyed Jack and his men have been receiving weapon shipments. This invoice is encoded, but it looks like one of the manufacturers decided to cut out the middleman and sell direct. I'm that middleman, and I won't tolerate it. Those faceless corporations don't care about the work I do to scratch out a living here. We must stop them somehow. I believe that One-Eyed Jack is storing a recent ammo shipment in his warehouse. We can't have that. When there's too much supply, there's no demand. Prices go down and nobody profits. So I want you to go to the warehouse and trigger a little market correction by destroying the ammo dumps. You'll need explosives or elemental weapons, which are, of course, available at any of my stores for a reasonable price. Well, I guess I don't really have explosives since I have the transfusion grenades, but I do have elemental weapons, so that'll cover it. Alright, great. Here's your submachine gun. Desert Thumper, eh? Ooh, there's a corrosive one, too. It's actually not a bad one. No scope on it, mind you. Alright, well, let's just
Get your hands here.
check this for more of that. No. Alright. So, like I said, that'll be it for this part. Next part, we'll head back to the Rust Commons. We're fucking tearing through the quest, especially now that we have our new guns. We'll head back to the Rust Commons and finish out those quests. Oh, I guess I can't see that map. But it does just say it's in there, so maybe we'll... But I mean, we got 3 here, and then odds are, once we talk to Tannis, because I mean, there's that arena that we saw, and all those locations that we haven't been into yet. So there's clearly a lot more quests to do in this area. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.